Aarav lived to run. He loved the feel of the wind in his hair. He loved the way his feet pounded the pavement beneath him. He loved the feeling of crossing the finish line, victorious. From a young age, Aarav dreamed of winning medals for his country. He trained hard every single day, pushing his limits. He knew he had the potential to be a champion. Aarav's parents were proud. They saw his dedication. They supported his dreams. Every race felt like a festival. Family and friends would gather to cheer him on. Aarav never disappointed them. He always ran with his whole heart. He always aimed for the very top. One day Aarav's life changed. He was riding his bike home from practice. A truck sped through a red light. Aarav had no time to react. The impact threw him from his bike. Everything went dark. When Aarav woke up, he was in a hospital bed. His parents were beside him, their faces etched with worry. A doctor explained the accident. Aarav had sustained multiple injuries. And then, the hardest news, the doctors had to amputate his leg. Aarav's world shattered. His dreams were gone. The accident had taken more than just his leg. It had taken his spirit. He felt like a bird with clipped wings, unable to soar in the sky of his ambitions. What was the point of living, he thought, if he could never run again? He sank into despair. The days felt endless, each one blending into the next, a monotonous cycle of hopelessness. He refused to see anyone. He wouldn't eat. The food trays piled up, untouched as he lost weight and strength. His room became a fortress of solitude where he was both the prisoner and the warden. He just lay in bed, staring at the ceiling. The ceiling tiles became his only companions, each crack and stain a testament to his growing despair. One day a visitor arrived. The sound of footsteps in the corridor broke the silence, a small but significant disruption in his routine of desolation. It was Coach Mehra, a former national champion. His presence filled the room with an air of authority and compassion. Coach Mehra had also lost a leg in an accident. Yet he stood tall, a living testament to resilience and determination. But he had gone on to compete in the Paralympics. His journey was a beacon of hope, illuminating the path that Aarav could take. Coach Mehra understood Aarav's pain. He knew the darkness that threatened to consume him. He told Aarav his own story, a story of loss, struggle, and ultimately triumph. He showed Aarav his medals. Each one was a symbol of victory over adversity. He spoke of the power of the human spirit, how it could rise above the greatest of challenges. He told Aarav that he could still achieve his dreams, that the road ahead, though difficult, was not insurmountable. It would be difficult, yes, but not impossible. Aarav felt a flicker of hope ignite within him, a small but powerful spark that could light his way forward. Section 4. The Long Road Back. Aarav listened, a flicker of hope igniting within him. He agreed to try. It was a decision that would change his life forever. The path ahead was uncertain, but he was ready to face it head-on. The journey was long and arduous. Each step forward felt like a monumental achievement. The road seemed endless, but Aarav was determined to keep moving. He had to learn to walk again, this time with a prosthetic leg. The pain was excruciating. Every movement was a reminder of what he had lost, but also of what he could gain. There were days when he wanted to quit. The weight of his struggles bore down on him, making it hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But Coach Mehra was always there, pushing him, encouraging him. She believed in him even when he doubted himself. Her unwavering support became his anchor. Slowly, Aarav started to run. It wasn't easy. Each stride was a battle, but with every step he grew stronger and more confident. The prosthetic leg felt strange and awkward. He fell countless times. Each fall was a test of his resolve, but he learned to rise again, each time with more determination. But he never gave up. His spirit was unbreakable. Every setback was just another challenge to overcome. He trained harder than ever. His days were filled with grueling workouts and intense physical therapy sessions. He was relentless in his pursuit of improvement. He pushed his body to its limits, and then he pushed some more. His determination was unwavering, and his focus was razor-sharp. He had a new goal now, the Paralympic Games. It was a dream that seemed impossible at first, but now it was within his reach. Aarav was ready to show the world what he was capable of. Section 5. Triumph of the Spirit. Years later, Aarav stood on the track at the Paralympic Games. The crowd roared, their energy palpable, filling the air with an electric buzz. This was the moment he had been waiting for, the culmination of years of hard work and perseverance. Aarav took a deep breath, feeling the weight of his journey in that single inhale. Every challenge, every setback, every triumph had led him to this point. His heart pounded with anticipation. He remembered everything he had overcome. The long hours of training, the moments of doubt, the unwavering support of his loved ones. He was ready. The starting pistol fired, echoing like a thunderclap. Aarav shot off the line, a blur of determination and raw power. His muscles coiled and released with precision, propelling him forward. He ran like the wind, his prosthetic leg pounding the track with a rhythm that spoke of resilience and strength. Each stride was a testament to his unyielding spirit. He could hear the crowd cheering him on, their voices merging into a symphony of encouragement. It was as if the entire stadium was running with him, pushing him to go faster, to reach further. He crossed the finish line, victorious. He had done it. The realization hit him like a wave, overwhelming and exhilarating. Aarav had achieved his dream, the dream that once seemed so distant, now a reality. His arms raised in victory, he felt an indescribable sense of accomplishment. But more importantly, he had proven that anything is possible with courage and determination. His journey was a beacon of hope for others, a story of triumph over adversity. As the crowd erupted in applause, Aarav knew this was only the beginning. He was a runner, not just in body, but in spirit. This victory was a chapter, not the end of his story, and he would keep running no matter what life threw his way. Each step forward was a promise to himself, a commitment to never give up, to always strive for greatness.